Hello, thank you so much for joining me for your yoga practice. It's an honor to lead you through your process. Today I have in store for you some deep hip openers. So find a seated position on your floor and begin to check in with yourself. Bring awareness to your third eye. Start tapping right in the middle of your forehead. Maybe you start tapping on your heart. Maybe you're doing it simultaneously. Maybe you just stick to one for now. But explore these different centers. Maybe you start tapping your solar plexus. Maybe you come down to your sacral. Maybe you come down to your root. Create an awareness from top to bottom. Deep breaths. You're going to be sitting right here the whole time. Your butt is not really going to move. So ground down. Feel the roots spreading out from your buttocks, going deep, deep into the ground. Deep, deep breaths. Inhale. Sigh on your exhale. Inhale. Inhale the arms up, gaze looks towards your fingers. Create a line of awareness from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. Fingers stretch wide, 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 as if you're holding a beach ball or a ball of energy. Let your palms stretch down towards the ground. Begin to walk your hands. Maybe your hips lift slightly off the ground. And if you can, let your forehead drop down to the ground. It's okay if it doesn't touch. Bow to your body, bow to your practice, bow to your process. It's your process. It's unique to you, your body, your movements, your breath. It's all sacred to you. Nobody else, just you. As you place your palms behind you, inhale, the chest opens, chin lifts. Maybe you keep your eyes closed. Let your neck roll from side to side. Be gentle. Be gentle with your neck. No harsh movements. Be slow and steady with your neck. Maybe you massage it underneath your chin. Maybe you squeeze it softly. Maybe you rub the back of your neck and the front. Visualize a bright or a deep blue, it's up to you. And hold this beautiful radiant color against your neck. Beautiful radiant blue, ocean blue. And at any point during your practice, if you need to come back to this posture and sit and breathe, that's just fine. We're going to start off with staff pose, also known as Dandasana. So we're going to stretch our legs out. Your toes can point towards the ceiling. Create a line of awareness from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. Inhale. Fingers reach towards the ceiling, palms facing in. Exhale your chest down over top of your legs. Maybe your palms reach beyond your feet. Maybe you only come to your shins. That's just fine. Maybe you take your first two fingers and you wrap them around your toes. And you use this as leverage to pull yourself forward. Elbows draw in towards one another. Shoulders drop down. Chest lifts up. Inhale deeply, and each time you exhale, find just little centimeters or inches. Each exhale, a little bit deeper into the posture. Drawing your toes towards you while also pushing them away from you. Inhale the arms up. We're going to place our palms down behind us. Point the toes. Feel the stretch in the top of your foot. Press into your palms. Open your chest. Draw your shoulders back. Chin lifts up. Press into your palms and into your heels and gently lift your hips off the ground. Maybe you find your feet flat on the ground. Maybe you just have a subtle lift to your hips. Maybe you sway back and forth. Maybe you stay on the ground and just flirt with the idea of lifting your hips by pressing into your heels and palms. Maybe you rock your hips back and forth onto the ground. Whatever feels good to you. It's your body, it's your practice, and there's nothing wrong with it. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, palms to the ground. Next, we're going into bound angle pose, also known as Baddha Konasana. So the heels of our feet are going to come to meet. If that doesn't feel comfortable to you, find some variation. Maybe you bring your left foot inside and your right foot on the outside of your left foot. If you can press the soles of your feet together, great. Interlace your fingers. Put them underneath your feet. Use your elbows to press down against your calves. As if your legs were like a book, just spread the book open. Press the book open. Like it's the juiciest part of the story. Inhale. Close your eyes here. Close your eyes here. Tune in to your hips. Deep, deep in the pelvic region. Your root chakra, sacral. Radiant red. Pulsating red. In your groin. In your pelvic area. Inhale, gaze looks up. Exhale, chest opening, stretching forward towards your feet. Maybe your forehead taps your toes. Maybe you pause the video and you stay here as long as you need to. Inhale the arms up. Palms meet. Tap your forehead with your thumbs. Tap your heart. Meet in your solar plexus. Bow down. Honoring your practice. Honoring where you are today. Honoring your process and your transformation. Next, we're going to go into cow face pose. So if this was comfortable for you, then I think you'll really appreciate this next one. So like I was showing you the variation of bound angle pose, bring your left foot in your right foot on top of your left leg, towards your groin, towards your pelvic area. We're going to inhale, gaze, chest lifts up. And fold forward. And play with pushing and pulling your palms. Slowly walk your palms up. Inhale your arms up. Drop your left hand down to the ground. Drop your right arm to meet in the center of your back. Maybe you grab a strap, a shoestring, a piece of rope, or maybe you find your fingers meet in the center of your back. Inhale deeply. Let your weight sink back into your hips. Maybe you allow your head to bow here and to sway gently back and forth. Gently release your arms, fingertips. Gently bring your palms down to the ground. And in your own time, we're going to switch to the other side. Inhale the arms up. Palms slowly, gently find the ground. Maybe you walk out a little bit, press back onto your hips. Push and pull. Play with this sense of push and pull with your palms. And when you're ready, walk your palms back. Inhale the arms up. Right palm drops down to the ground. Left hand meets in the center of the back. If you're anything like me, you won't be able to do the same thing on this side, and that's okay. Just find a spot that feels comfortable and breathe deeply. And on each exhale, see if you can sink a little deeper into your hips. See if your arms, your fingertips stretch a little bit more towards one another. When you're ready, release your hands. Let your palms come down to the ground. Begin to sway side to side. Allow your gaze to drift around the room. Notice everything about the room. Every arch, every mark on the wall, the colors, the sounds. How you feel in your body compared to a couple minutes ago? What changes do you notice? Bring your legs straight out. Push your palms behind you. Point your toes. Press into your palms and lift your hips up. And down. One more time. And down. Find your way into child's pose. Deep, deep breaths, deep into the hips. Spread your knees wide apart. Coming from child's pose to frog pose. And if you're able, keep spreading your knees out slowly in your own time. And maybe your hips meet the ground. Making subtle movements to come into the pose. When you're ready, come into a seated position. Inhale the arms up. 2 more times. Inhale the arms up. 1 more time. Inhale the arms up. Exhale your loudest sound. Thank you for practicing with me tonight or today. Thank you so much. Love and blessing. Mwah! Namaste.